Welcome to the Meredith Taylor Show. Meredith is a former Division I SEC college golfer and is now the owner of McKellar Enterprises. Join the conversations with Meredith and other notable guests covering sports, leadership, personal growth, and so much more.
If you're looking for an experienced allergist in South Carolina, look no further. Find lasting relief and breathe easier with expert treatment from Dr. Lisa Hutto, a board-certified allergist, an experienced physician, and a dedicated advocate for patient health. My family members have benefited greatly from her care. Don't hesitate to go to lisahuttomd.com and schedule your appointment today. I highly recommend her, and I encourage everyone to go ahead and book your appointment today at lisahuttomd.com. I want to tell you about my friends at Rolling Suds Power Washing. From siding and roofs to driveways and walkways, Rolling Suds has been revitalizing residential and commercial properties for over 30 years. The largest power washing company in the world is ready to serve you. So if you're in Columbia, South Carolina, or in my hometown of Lexington, South Carolina, call my good friend Kyle Edens at 803-886-9828 or visit rollingsudspowerwashing.com.
Do you want lower golf scores? There are several ways you can work with former Gamecock Meredith Taylor. If you're in the state of South Carolina, one-on-one coaching is available. Across the U.S., virtual lessons are available. You just send your golf swing in for personalized coaching. This is the most popular option. And if you're a beginner and you need to learn the fundamentals, McKellar Online Academy, the online courses to learn the basics at your own pace. Go to McKellarEnterprises.org. McKellar, McKellar Enterprises.org to book your session today and lower those golf scores.
All right, it's Thanksgiving week, which also means Rivalry Week. It's Rivalry Week in the great state of South Carolina. We don't have a professional team, so college football is king here in South Carolina. And if any of you decide to move here, just understand a decision has to be made. You can't be sitting on the fence. It's one or the other.
Yeah.
It has to be South Carolina or Clemson. That's just how it is around here, right? So it's for ultimate bragging rights. So it's garnet and black or it's orange and purple. Two awesome fan bases. So I thought we'd have a little fun on the show this week for Rivalry Week. Since I played at University of South Carolina, I have with me today one of the current golfers at Clemson University, Isabella Rawl. Izzy, welcome to the show, my friend.
Yeah, thank you for having me. I'm excited.
So we're on opposite sides of the rivalry, but I will tell everybody, I love Izzy's story. I love what she stands for. And we're actually both alums from Lexington High School. So we Lexington girls have to stick together despite the college rivalry, right?
Yep.
So before we get into all the fun stuff of Carolina Clemson, I want to get into your background. Talk about your family. Why golf? When did you start playing?
Yeah, so my parents don't play golf. I started when I was probably, they don't know the exact age, so like 2 or 3 maybe. Picked up a golf club, plastic set, picked up anything I could find around my grandparents' house and started playing from there. And then I think when I was about 6, I started taking lessons from KB, Kevin Britt. And then, ever since then, I've loved it. Started competing when I was probably 6 or 7. Got into like competitive tournaments, I would say, when I was about 10.
Did you do SCJGA as well? Yeah.
I did. Yeah. All throughout my junior career, I was doing SCJGA. Yeah, so it's just kind of a mixture of my grandparents. My uncle plays golf. My mom's side of the family plays. So I remember going to the range with my mom's cousins and trying to hit balls into a bucket to get like free food or something at the caddy shack. So yeah, it was kind of then where I was like, oh yeah, like I got super competitive with it. And then my parents found great, I think like Lauren Stevenson was a great mentor with my parents. Like her parents were able to like guide me to the right tournaments. And then from there, I just took off and loved it ever since.
So talking about our alma mater, Lexington High School, some people don't realize like back in the day when I was there, it was nobody playing golf, right? So I was a basketball player and they were like, hey, they literally put me on the golf team my freshman year. We get second in the state, which is a big deal. Nobody was playing golf, and then we get second. We get runner up, right? So I graduate, and then the next season, y'all rattle off, or the next, like, they rattle off like 10 state championships, like 04,
Yeah.
05, 06, 07, 08, like literally 10 championships. And you won state as well, right? So talk me through, like, I need to know all about it.
Yeah, high school was awesome. Like, I loved everything about how, we were able to compete for 6 years for a state championship. And I started my 7th grade year. I had Gracie Burgess on the team, which then she came and played for Clemson. I'm trying to think. Hannah Stevenson, Lauren's little sister, she went to Lander to play. And then, so that was my 7th and 8th grade year. We won. I came in 3rd my 7th grade year. And then I can't remember what I did my 8th grade year, maybe like 4th. And then freshman year of high school, our seniors left. So then it was Molly Hardwick. She's at College of Charleston right now. Carly Vardas, she's at Georgia Southern. Emily Byer, she's at Lander. Bella Bernagazzi, she's at Clemson doing, I think, architecture now. So it was us 5, and we just played our hearts out. Yeah, we played our hearts out freshman year. And then sophomore year, I got hurt with a back injury, so I was out for that state. And then junior year was our last year with Carly, Molly, and Emily. And then my senior year, so we won 7th, 8th, 9th, 11th as a team. And then I
winning
won
the state championship, friends. Okay, go ahead.
Yeah, and then individual was 9th and senior year. So it was just like awesome. Coach Smith was awesome. And like, I just, I have so much Lexington pride in me now, Wildcat pride. And
absolutely.
Yeah, it was just a great, like, most girls don't get a good high school golf experience, but I definitely did.
That's awesome. So talk me through, you grew up a Clemson fan, just like I grew up a Carolina fan. So was that always like the dream, was to play at Clemson?
Yeah, Clemson.
Did you I was going to say, like, I was going to ask about your recruiting process, but I think like me, it was Carolina or bust for me. And I'm assuming it was the same for you, right? With Clemson?
Yeah. So my recruiting process, it was kind of different than a lot of others because I committed when I was very young and I only took one visit, and that was here. So
okay, right.
The decision really was that I had to make was if I was going to go and see other schools. And I was like, I really don't see myself going to South Carolina. I wanted to stay. I say like, oh, I just want to stay like in state, but like the only place I was ever going to go was Clemson. So yeah, that's just from growing up, going to football games. My uncle's lives up here. He does sports media up here, and it's always been a second home. So now it feels, Lexington's always home, but this feels, really close to that.
For sure. So is it everything you thought it would be? Did you have like a welcome to college moment or?
Oh yeah, plenty. I'm sure plenty. My first semester freshman year is so difficult, just trying to balance classes, qualifying, practice, workouts. My freshman year, we had 6 a.m. workouts Tuesday and Thursday. So I got no sleep. Yeah. I didn't know how to time manage when I got here. I thought I did, but I didn't.
Right.
Yeah, no,
different.
like, I think I would say my freshman year moment, if I had to choose one, was I got a parking ticket because it was like the last straw. Because parking in Clemson, everyone up here knows it's just terrible.
Right.
And,
totally.
And so I was going to be late to class. I was like, I'll just park in this metered spot and then pay. Well, it was a visitor metered spot. And since I had like a student pass, then I'm technically not a visitor. So I got a parking ticket, and I called my mom and I'm like, I'm done. Like, this is my last straw. So yeah.
Oh, it's funny.
Yeah.
We've all had those. Same thing in downtown Columbia. It's like parking tickets, like a rite of passage, right?
Yeah.
That's just going to happen freshman year.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, walk me through like a day in the life. You can do during season or off season, but that's basically during season. Like, what's a day in the life of college golfer?
I'll do it end season because it's
okay
a little bit more in depth. But I'll take you through like a Monday and then a Tuesday because we have different kind of days. So on a Monday, we have morning classes. Basically, they have to end by like 12:30 so that we can either go practice or go play. So Monday, Wednesday, Friday, we're either going to play or qualify. After class at 1:30, so you wake up, go to class, go straight to qualifying or practice. On Wednesdays, we have a sports psych. So we'll always go see our sports psych on Wednesdays. From there, you get back and you start studying and do schoolwork.
Right.
And then Tuesdays are a little bit more in depth. We have 7 a.m. workouts, or 7:15 this year, which is way better than 6 a.m. And
talk about it.
Yeah, we'll lift till 8:15. Usually girls have classes in the morning on Tuesday, Thursday, but my schedule I had to do afternoon. So I go in the morning. I usually get schoolwork done. And then from 12:30 to 3:15, I have class. And then after that, we have these, which I love. Our coaches do individual, so we get one-on-one time with the coach for an hour.
That's good.
Each week. Yep. So I have my individual on Tuesdays, and then we get a couple hours in of practice on Tuesdays and Thursdays, and they set up drills for us to do. There's competitions. And then after that, it's more schoolwork. You eat in between all this too. So
exactly.
You kind of like
on your way to practice. Yeah.
Yeah. You have to really like put lunch in the schedule because if it's not,
That's
you
right.
skip it. Yeah.
100%. That's true.
Yeah.
That's real life.
Mm-hmm.
So this past season, finishing second, if I remember correctly, second in the ACC Championship, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay. Talk me through the ACC Championship. Let's hear about it.
Individually or team?
Both. Because this was one. I mean, this was your best year so far.
Yeah. So individually was the second place, which was kind of. It was an awesome experience. And like, I've never been in that position before. And to be in that position for a ring is like very nerve wracking. And so, yeah, the first day I just kind of like, I prepared well with my team with course management stuff. I did a lot of work over the past year with course management, prepping before I get to the tournament. So I did a lot of work. Before then, I was seeing my sports psych, so I really felt confident going into it. Course set up nice. I liked the look of it. Went out and shot like 5 under the first day, and I was in the lead. And I was like, oh no, this is.
And here we go. That's right.
Yeah. So I remember like just being super like trying not to think about it, but like it's there, obviously. And I had like big names behind me, right? So Amanda Sandbach, Rachel Kuhn, like big names to me. And
yes, of course.
So I was like, hey, just, like level-headed the second day, which I did. I shot, I think 1 under, and then I was still like, I don't know if I was directly in the lead or tied with the lead, but going to the last day, it was there. The last day I was paired with Rachel and Amanda and went out like and birdied the first couple holes, and I was like, oh crap.
That's so key too. Getting off to a good start in that particular situation calms you down, doesn't it?
Yeah. No, it definitely
like your rhythm.
Yeah, I was trying not to compare. Like, obviously, you're competing against these players, but you have to play the golf course.
Exactly.
So I was trying not to get caught up in like where Rachel was at. I really didn't know where Amanda was at either. I did know where Rachel was at though. And it like the whole second round, the whole third round until 15, like I was super calm. I was focusing a lot on my breathing, going like 4 seconds in, 2 seconds back in, and then 6-second exhale, just trying to like keep my heart rate steady. And then I get to 15 and Rachel just birdied like 2 or 3 in a row or something like that. And I had a 2-shot lead going into 15, and I stopped breathing. And not really, but my breathing techniques. And
Right.
I was on 15, and I'd hit a bad layup, got in my head about it because it's a par 5. So I had like 35 feet for birdie. Rachel's tapping in for birdie. Then I 3-putt.
Right.
So now we're tied. And I'm like, you go like, I went 50 something holes and one, you're right back to nothing. And 16, she birdied, I bogeyed, and it's 2 shots right there too. But like, she's incredible. Like, she handled that pressure so well. I would say I handled it well until 15. And then I birdied 17. So I got like 1 back.
So you're 1 back going at 18.
So I feel like I was 2. I think I was 1. No, I was.
Yeah.
Yeah. She birdied 18 and I parred.
Got it.
Was it 2 shots?
So by 2 shots. Yep.
Yeah, I think. And then Amanda birdied 18 and tied me. Yeah. But I was so nervous. I called my coach up. I was like, oh my gosh, like, I have no clue. I had no clue how to handle myself because I had been in that position. I'd been in that position in junior golf, but definitely not college golf.
100%. It's just different.
Yeah, it was just a really good learning experience, and I've taken it with me since. So,
and the more that you put yourself in that situation, the easier it gets. The main thing is knowing, like, your body's not, like, when I first went to Q school, you think you're prepared, you've done everything, you've put in the reps, blah blah blah, and mentally, like, you're good. Then I get to the first tee and my hands are shaking. I'm like, I'm good. Why am I?
Yeah.
You just don't know how your body's going to react when you get in that situation. Your body's like, we ain't been here before.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. No. And then you're like trying all these different things. I'm like, like the breathing worked until 15. And then I'm like, geez, like, this is going to end in 4 holes.
That's such a good experience though.
Yeah. Yeah. It was great. And like, all my teammates and everybody support was awesome. But we got right back to work the next day because my team made it to the playoffs, or I don't know, match play, you want to say, which didn't really go as planned. I don't know if you heard about that, but we can talk about that later. But
he's like, we can talk about that next episode.
Yeah. No, we ended up like beating Virginia. So they did 36 holes for the whole like match play experience, 36 holes, semifinals and finals the same day.
Wow.
So we beat Virginia and then went right back to play.
Do you like that format? That's weird.
No, that was the first time they did it, and I don't think they'll ever do it again because they called the last match due to darkness. So the higher seed won. So Wake won.
No.
Yeah.
Izzy.
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah. I played Rachel and I was 2 down through 15, and we had 2 other matches down going into the last 3 or 4 holes. So like Wake hadn't won it.
Right.
But we hadn't lost it.
Oh, I don't like that at all.
Official came up and was like, yeah.
No, I can't.
I think they changed the format for next year.
Okay, good.
So, yeah. But yeah. So that kind of sucked. But
that just doesn't make any sense to me. Because you're not getting I don't want to go off on a rant, but you're not getting like, this is the best team. They deserve to have it because they won it. Like, they competed in 1v1, 2v2, like, due to darkness.
Yeah.
Come on.
It was sad. Like, it was sad. I mean, but Wake's good. So like,
right. Totally.
It would have been a great 4 holes, like, ended.
Yes.
3 or 4 holes would have been a great,
as it should
3
be.
or 4 holes. Yeah. So, but yeah, that's what
okay. Would you consider that like your best round? That 5 under round, is that like your best round of your career so far?
No, I shot 66 at nationals.
Well, go ahead, Izzy.
Best one. Yeah.
Okay, where was that?
My best one. That was at La Costa at Resort. It was the new La Costa, and that was at nationals, the first round. Yeah. So that was probably my best.
And then the best tournament would be ACC. being that you were in contention to win it. Okay, give me your favorite golf course in South Carolina.
In South Carolina.
We'll go national.
Oh, Old Barnwell.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah.
It has to be, right?
Yeah. It's so cool. Yeah.
It's so different.
So different. Yeah.
It's really unique. And I love what they're doing. Their mission behind Old Barnwell. Like I'm going to have Kitty on the podcast later, but man, I love that place. So unique. The mission to get more girls involved in the game and then the kids course to get kids involved.
Yeah.
Anyway, then awesome. The golf course is insane in and of itself. But then you add in everything else. It's just like, all right, that's in my top 5 now. It has to be.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah, no, for sure. I can they're going to have championships there one day for sure.
I believe
it. It's set up it's so quirky, but it's set up so well. Just like the overall, especially the green complexes are cool.
They're tough.
So yeah, that would probably my favorite. Yeah. There's one, what hole is that one? It's 17, 15. What is the par 3? Is that 11?
Girl, I don't remember holes. That's something that people don't know about me. Like I can play a golf course and just enjoy the moment so much. And then I get through and I'm like, and they're like, what was number 7? I'm like, heck if I know.
I don't know. That's
I'd have to play it a few times. I've only played it the one time. And so I don't, I'm really bad about that. Now, if it's my brother, he could be like, I hit it a 7-iron 157 to the back pin on the left. I'm like, bro, I don't remember what is 7. So anyway, I couldn't tell you. But that par 3 you talk about is the green complex.
Yeah, it was. I think it is 11, but like it's so easily you can easily 4-putt it. Like,
right.
Just if you hit it on the wrong side of the green, or if you putt it on the wrong side of the green, like easy 4-putt. So like almost. I think it's gnarly. I've 3-putted it every time I've played. I think I even have a 4-putt in there, but it's crazy.
It is wild. It's gnarly, but that's why I love it too.
Yeah.
Okay, favorite golf course nationwide?
Augusta.
Yeah, girl.
Play it. Yeah, that's.
I
can't not say that.
Not say that answer.
Yeah. So that was.
Okay, tell me about your round because I got to know. When did you play it? Give me all the details.
It was in the winter, like this past year. I really don't remember. I remember the back 9. The back 9, I bogeyed. 10 is tough. Like
10 is hard.
10 is very hard. The downward slope on the second shot.
People don't realize when you see it on TV, you're like, bro, I had no idea the drop off from 10T down to that bottom of that green. It's like the Empire State Building.
Yeah.
In terms of that drop off elevation wise.
Yeah. And you're hitting like a long iron into it. So that
on a downhill high.
Yeah. That was a lot of respect for number 10. Now I don't remember. I think I bogeyed.
I was about to say, you talk about how hard it is, and then you said, yeah, but I birdied it.
No, bogey. I chunked that downhill shot.
I know, right? It's easy to do.
Yeah. No, I thought 12 was, I can see just it's so narrow. Like the green is so narrow front to back. So you had, my caddy was very good. So he was like, you hit it here, and this is the only place you hit. I was like, okay.
Right.
12 was really cool. And then 13, I don't remember what I hit in. It was an iron.
Don't you just love that hole?
Yeah. Great visual tee shot. You have to hit, you don't have to, you can hit a draw around the trees, but I hit a 5-iron to 6 feet and eagled.
Get it, girl.
Yeah. Eagled 13.
That's
which
legit.
was my whole group had an eagle. I played with 2 of my teammates. So Annabelle eagled 8, and then Sydney eagled 8 as well. She chipped in at 8.
Nice.
And so there was 3 eagles in the group. It was really cool. And then 17 was you don't realize how crazy that green is too until you get on it.
That's so
And then
true.
18, I bogeyed 18. I think I shot 1 over with a bogey on 18. I got in that fair. That is a tough, like, tee because
Yeah.
there's nowhere to go. Like,
That's right.
you have to hit it, you have to play it short of that bunker or try to get around it somehow. But I went through the fairway into the bunker, and then the bunker is like massive. You can't get
Yeah, it
iron,
is.
like
Totally. You
a
can't get
long
out of
iron
that.
over it. So
Right.
that was incredible, just the whole experience.
Did y'all get to be in the champions locker room?
Yeah, we did.
Yeah.
We got to see the whole clubhouse. It was so cool.
I was so pumped because I had Ben Hogan's locker.
Really? Yeah.
Yeah.
That's so
Just like,
cool.
like what kind of world am I living in right now?
Yeah, I know. It literally it feels like you're on a different planet or something. Like, this is not
100%.
real.
It's like an out of body experience.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's always going to be my answer. You can't not say. If you played Augusta and somebody asks you what's your favorite course, I'm like, I've played Augusta. Like I
yeah.
That's the answer.
I would want to say like another course, but you can't. I mean, it's just the best experience I've ever had. So
100%.
Just unreal.
Okay, so favorite pro golfer or like a swing you admire?
Oh, swing. Okay. Pro golfer, I would say I love Tiger Woods. I know I love him. I just like he's the GOAT. I think he is the GOAT. So him, not necessarily, I mean, his swing's awesome, but like a swing that I love, Roy swing, but I don't hit draws. I mean, I can hit a draw, but I don't hit draws, so I can't like do his move.
Totally. Right.
So I would say Tiger and then Roy swing. I also like Colin Morikawa swing. I love this.
Yeah. It's a good one. All right, give me because you've been around a lot of great players, a lot of great coaches. Give me what you think are some of those characteristics or leadership qualities that you've kind of learned through them.
Well, the first person that comes to mind is my ex-teammate, I guess you could call her, Savannah Girl. She's on the LPGA now and just renewed her card for her second year. And I learned so much from her and Annabelle, really, too. Just their work ethic, how they structure their days. Like, every day is super intentional. Their confidence, like, really, that's something that goes super far. And at this level, I think is do you believe in yourself or do you not? Like, do you think you can go out and shoot this or finish this or do you not? Like, do you really feel like you're supposed to be there? And I saw that a lot in Savannah, just her self-confidence, and picked up a lot from her. And she was very encouraging to her teammates as well with confidence. So yeah, I would say like Savannah and Annabelle were two really big, made two impacts in my life that I could see like making impacts in a lot of people's life. And coaches, I have two coaches here that are amazing, and I love their willingness to, learn with me, and they have a lot of respect for you when it comes to, I have had a lot of conversations with my coaches just about, hey, like, what is the best way for me to succeed? And that's something they do well, is just really trying to emphasize individual, because no one plays golf the same way. No one has the same swing. So they really try to find what's best for you. And they've done a great job of like navigating me through what I find as being the most helpful. So they've really grown me into still growing. I mean, I have only a year and a half left into a great player. So I would just, those two things, just being here at Clemson has really helped me.
That's awesome. Okay. Is there a quote that means a lot to you, or Bible verse even, that's kind of been maybe your verse or quote for the year?
It's hard to choose one.
Sure. Hey, girl, you can do a couple.
I can give you a good. During nationals, I repeated, "It's not I who live, but Christ who lives in me." I think that is, I don't want to get that wrong. I think it's Galatians 2. Right now, it would have to be from Corinthians about not leaning on your own understanding, but finding peace in God. Yeah, I have different verses for different, like, what
for sure
is big in my life, what he can do. So
that's awesome. So speak to that next generation behind you. You talked about some great leaders that helped you and kind of took you under their wings. Kind of speak to that next generation behind you, like advice or guidance you have for them, or somebody who wants it to be exactly where you are right now.
I would say a lot. I just feel like a lot of pressure is put on kids now with choosing one sport. And that was kind of like something that was never, like, my parents did a great job. They never forced me into playing golf. They never forced me into playing one sport or anything. But I did, like, for myself, I wanted to grow up so fast. Like, I was ready to be in college before I got to high school. Like, I was ready to drive when I was 10. Then I got turned, like, just growing up so fast. And now I'm like, slow down. Like, I need, I only have a year and a
enjoy
half
the moment.
left.
Right.
Yeah. So as far as like perspective, I would say just it's hard to enjoy where you're at, and you want to know, where am I going to school? Like, who am I going to be recruited by? Just work hard, make sure you love it, because if you don't love it and you get here, or you don't like it enough and you get here, then it's really hard to give your all for your team and the university. So I would say that, and just have fun. I know that's like super basic.
It's true.
But it's very true, because in the moment you're so caught up on the little things. I was ready, like I said, I was ready to go to college when I was 10. Like,
that's right.
Coming to Clemson games, like, I want to be here. So yeah, that's probably my best, and do it. You know, there's a lot more to life than just golf too.
Yeah.
Which I've learned in college. See a lot of younger girls that put a lot of focus on golf, and it's a great, like, amazing sport that you could play for the rest of your life. But I've learned, like, it's not everything. It's I can sit here and say it's like not everything to me. There's a lot more important things to life than a game. So make sure you enjoy it, have fun, and give it your best.
Yeah, the only thing I would add to that, because that's phenomenal, is enjoy the season that you're in.
Mm-hmm.
Don't be wanting to skip and go to that next season, because then you're not enjoying where your feet are.
Yeah.
So just enjoy the season you're in. I was gonna say, what would you say is the most famous person you've played golf with to this point? Because I'm sure you've had some
played golf with.
Yeah. Or met. Because I just know golf, like for me, golf has been an avenue to meet so many incredible people.
Yeah.
I was just,
yeah,
I'm sure you have too.
Honestly, like, golf is really, there's just so many people that you meet.
It's true.
I played in Annika's tournament. I got to meet her. It was so, like, she has a tournament for colleges in the fall. So we just played in that one. So I got to listen to her there. But I also got the opportunity my freshman year, and she, like, surprised everyone as a guest speaker. And I remember going up to her. It was a dumb question, but, like, it really helped me a lot, because I was sitting there listening to, like, all, like, her success, all the work she put in, and I was like, dang, she's, like, made a lot of sacrifices, like, with her family. And, like, I was just wondering if obviously they were worth it, because she's, like, the best player that ever played. I just asked her, I was like, hey, like, I loved what you said. I was just wondering, like, is it worth it, like, pursuing professional golf? And she was like, yeah. She says, now, if you're not 100% in, you're one foot in, 1 foot out, like, no. But if you really love it, you really want to do it, like, give it your all now. And then, like, obviously she has kids now and can enjoy that. And that's been, like, the best thing ever. Like, my perspective shifted so much on just what golf is to me right now.
Right.
Because, like, and at that point, I'm thinking ahead again. So freshman year, I'm like, okay, I got to get married. I got to have kids, like, all these things.
Right. Of course.
And that's what I was thinking about. I'm like, how am I supposed to be a mom and play golf? And that's really what the question was kind of, I didn't say that, but that's what it was for. And that was, like, probably the most famous person that I've met. I didn't get to play with her, but, it was really cool what she's done.
That's awesome. All right, let's have some fun with Carolina Clemson. I have to give you this idea, because I would have loved the program Clemson didn't have a program when I was at Carolina. it was after I graduated that they started the golf team, which I think was way overdue, obviously. But I would have loved the chance to play against Clemson. Being a Carolina fan, I mean, it's the ultimate bragging rights. Like, I would love to have like a 1v1 Carolina Clemson match. Do y'all have that? I don't know if it's because you probably play in the same tournaments, maybe.
Yeah.
But it's probably with 12 other teams. I'm like, well, can we not just do like a Carolina versus Clemson? Like once a year, guys? Can we not make this happen?
No, I know. Yeah, we don't have that right now, but we do. We played with them in Tennessee this past fall. It's not what I always thought like growing up. Oh, like Carolina versus Clemson. Like the football is obviously a big thing, but like I'm sitting here talking to. I really like their team too. It's hard, like they don't. My team doesn't understand the rivalry as much as like because since I grew up like doing this.
We're from South Carolina, right?
So like it's a big thing, and I'm sitting there talking to. I really like Louise, and then I play with Vi too, and then Hannah, and I'm talking. You know, I really like them, and it's hard. And I'm like the assistant coach too. He walked with one of my girls the whole time, and I'm like, dang, like this just feels like another school. So like the rivalry, if we were to do head to head, I don't think it would matter like how it matters within football. But it's been like they're really good too, South Carolina. Yeah, and Sophia Burnett, Camila Burnett are on there. They're from South Carolina.
I feel like that's only two that are from South Carolina, though.
Yeah. Yeah. I really enjoy playing with South Carolina. They have great players. So I think a match would be awesome. Wouldn't
that be fun? I mean, we could pick up a rand, like do a home and home, like the football team. Like we'll go up there. Y'all come down here.
Yeah. Yeah.
Just a one-time thing. We could make this happen.
Having that match play event. South Carolina is at Old Barnwell. But I don't think we call it the invite. I could bring that up with my coach, see if they can make that happen.
I mean, come on, coach.
Yeah. Yeah, that'd be so cool.
That would be cool. Coach Hester was at Georgia when I was at Carolina. Always respected her. She's phenomenal.
Oh yeah, she's great. She knows what she's doing too. She's done it for so long. She's had so many players and seen every aspect of it. So she's done a great job with our team and me. And
I just want to tell you publicly, I'm so proud of you. First of all, you've used your platform so well to, even when you're back at Lexington, you're talking to the next, generation of golfers, and that means a lot to them. So how you treat people, how you've used your platform to honor God. It's just been fun to watch another Lexington girl like live out your dream of playing at your dream school like I did. So our town's proud of you, and wish you nothing but the best.
Thank you.
So if there's ever anything I can do for you, you let me know. Just reach out. We'll end it here. Want to wish everybody a happy Thanksgiving. And thank you so much for listening. God bless. Go Gamecocks.
Go Tigers.
The rivalry lives on. Okay, do you have a prediction before we go for the football? Give me a prediction.
It's going to be a great game. Like, I really think it's going to be a great game. And I hope.
I do too. I'm nervous. Izzy?
I know.
I'm nervous.
I am too.
I have so much scar tissue as a Gamecock fan. Much scar tissue. So I'm very, very hesitant. Obviously, I'm going to say Carolina. You're going to say Clemson. But give me a score prediction.
I would say like 30. Did we score 35? No. I would say like 28, 24.
Okay.
28, 24.
I like it. Yeah. Other than the fact that I'm going to say Carolina 31-30.
Okay. I like that too. I could see 31.
31-30? Yeah. I think it's going to be
Carolina
close.
Winning, but
I know, obviously.
I think it's going to be close too.
Yeah. Are you going?
So, yeah. I'll
it's at Clemson. You have to be going, right?
Go. Yeah. I'll drive back up after Thanksgiving and tailgate. And my family has tickets, so they'll come up with me too. So
that's awesome.
It'll be fun as long as it ends well. My freshman year did not end well, and that sucked.
You got to let us have one every now and then, Izzy. Come on.
Yeah. So.
Well, thanks for doing this.
Yeah, thank you for having me. I appreciate
Absolutely.
it.
All right, everybody. Happy Thanksgiving. Go Gamecocks.
There are several ways to support the show. If you leave a review, you'll be entered for a chance to win a free golf lesson with Meredith. Follow Meredith's social media for giveaway details. And to give a donation, you can click the support link in the show notes. We hope you enjoyed this episode. Thank you for listening, and we'll see you next time here on the Meredith Taylor Show.